Good morning and good afternoon. Today I'm very happy to welcome a great belly dancer artist, Tamara, originally from Croatia, now talking to us from Vienna. How are you, Tamara? Welcome.
I'm doing fine, great, thank you. Thank you for invitation. Thank you so very much.
Thank you much. Thank you very much for joining the live. Tell me, Tamara, how did you get introduced to belly dancing, and what kind of teaching did you have until you become right now a professional belly dancer?
Yeah, it was, many people ask me this because, as you say, I come from Croatia, so I don't have really Oriental background or I didn't never heard the music or something. But it was actually like a call. It was really like a call. I was I was just amazed by the ancient Egypt since ever, and I felt a very deep connection to the art and to the history and also to the spiritual life. And it was from inside out. It just came. It called me, and then I started to learn it and to go international. And you're Egyptian. Maybe do you know the name Hossam Ramzi?
I might know him because I know there are a lot of teacher, men and women, teaching belly dance in Europe. In the United States, also, I have a friend, belly dancer from Persian backgrounds, you
Yeah.
know. And I imagine you visited Egypt, of course.
Yes, of course. I mean, he was Egyptian and he lived in UK. He is a big
In the
star. He wrote
hmm
a lot of music for us, and I actually made my degree in UK with him in 2014, 15 at his
yes.
Transit Schools of Music and Dance. And of course, I was in Egypt. I was invited to dance on the festivals and to teach there and to perform. And yeah, of course, I was in Egypt.
Yeah, in Egypt there was a festival inviting belly dancer from all over the world. I think it was organized by Rakia Hassan.
Yeah,
Maybe,
Rakia
of
Hassan, of course, yeah.
yes, I met her once, of course, when I was in Egypt, and of course, in Egypt we have the old market called Khan el Khalili.
Yes, I was there, of course.
I remember also there is a designer who designs belly dancing outfits. I don't
Yes,
know if you have been there because
yes,
my Persian friend used to go and buy for herself and her student for
yes, of
her
course I was there.
New
It,
York schools.
it's
Yes.
amazing. It's just amazing. Yeah.
But tell me, I see on in your room you have the Nefertiti, you have the Key of Life.
Yeah, of course.
My wife also love Egypt. She
Oh,
my first gift with her was a necklace with Horus eye.
oh, beautiful. Yeah.
From downtown Cairo. But tell
Oh,
me, Tamara, how many countries did you visit?
oh, actually, quite a lot. I was from 2016 till actually 2019.
Uh-huh.
Through every year I was in somewhere else, especially in USA. I was in Hawaii Bellydance convention. I was in Miami. I was in Australia. I was in, of course, in Europe and in Egypt. So I was quite traveling a lot, and then came pandemic, and we all know the story how it goes.
Yes.
And so especially for the artist it was over. And but I was yeah, I'm certainly and very happy that it will start again, that I can go and travel and perform internationally, because this is something very special, like it, like your friend probably told you, belly dancers from all the world come together. It's a big thing, we really enjoy time. And in Egypt is something very special, when you go to the Nile, to the cruisers, and you know how it is in Egypt. They all leave after midnight.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you know how
yeah.
it is,
No,
it's a
nobody
special
sleeps.
feeling.
Yeah. Stores are open until the following day, and also the kiosk selling stuff, of course.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the life is in the night because it's so hot, and
Of
everybody's
course.
outside, and it's something, and you hear the music, the darbuka, the drums, the dancing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Mm. In Egypt, we have part of the customs that people hire a belly dancer or more in weddings.
Yeah, I
Eh,
know, of course, I know. I dance for weddings too. I dance for birthday
Yes,
parties. I dance
and
for a lot. Yeah.
sometimes about videos in TikTok and social media. Sometimes the bride gets jealous because the belly dancer is very beautiful and astonishing. Did this ever happen to you? Did your eye meet the bride and
Yeah.
appear it was a little bit jealous because
No,
her would be husband is very is very happy.
I know, but it doesn't happen to me. You know why? Because
Uh,
I really take care. Because I'll tell you something.
mm,
This dance actually started with women. It's for women.
of
So
course,
the belly dancer should be very, very careful with this.
yes,
And when I dance, especially when there are men and women together, I really have
yes,
to tell you, I never pay attention to men. Also, when he
yes,
is a groom, I go to her. She is the one who is important for me. And then
yes,
she's happy and everybody is happy. You have to make woman happy. Also as a dancer, because men they enjoy anyway, they have their fun. But you have to pay attention as a belly dancer more to women because it is from ancient times our dance. And it is very important to keep this spirit alive and to make
yes.
women happy. Men, they are happy anyway when they see a belly dance. I don't have to pay too much attention to
Yes,
them.
yes. And Tamara, you have a website, of course, it's in English and in German, since you are based in Vienna, in Austria.
Yeah.
You give courses as well right now. How can people hire you if somebody
Yeah.
would like to have a course? You have a
Yes.
school or online?
Mostly is yes. When somebody wants to have one-to-one tutorial,
Yes,
of course
yes,
they can contact me over my email address, over my website, and www.tamarabelydance.com, and
yes,
there you can hire me. So online, if you're not in Austria or somewhere near, or if you're in Austria or maybe in Vienna, of course we can go to the studio and do it in a studio. Normally, I am more performer, I have to tell you. I'm teaching, but first of all, I'm a performer. And I'm teaching when people want really seriously to learn this beautiful art of dance, of belly dancing. And then, yes, I can also teach the groups or one-to-one. I'm really very, very open for, yeah, what customer wants. It's everything is possible.
yes. And I want to ask you if you have seen some of the classic Egyptian films,
Oh,
black and white films, of course. We used to
oh,
have very beautiful belly dancers like Tahia Karyoka, like Samia Gamal. Who
Suhail
else?
Zaki, Fifi
Suhail Zaki.
Abdul, Nagwa
Yes.
Fuad.
You have seen their videos and their
Yes, I have
dancing.
seen it on Arabic. It was wonderful
Yes.
because they didn't have a
Yes.
translations.
Yes,
The old
but
movies.
the belly dancing scenes were very crucial to films,
Oh, oh,
especially musicals with
oh,
Abdel Halim Hafiz, with Farid Al Atrash. Yeah, you
Kulthum.
might not, Kulthum, of course. Did you get inspired by the dance? What do you think about the dancing in that era?
I
I mean,
think
the
this is the
movement, the choreography.
yeah.
Mm,
I thank you for asking me this.
uh-huh,
I think this is the original authentic belly dance art.
hmm.
I'm a little bit sad what happened to it now,
Yes,
uh, and what happened actually past 20 years. I know you
yes,
know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But this golden age era, Nagwa Fuad, Soher Zaki, Fifi Abdu, Tahia Kareoka, songs since 1940 till 1990, yeah,
Yes.
this was the
Yes.
best and the most. And you know, I met Mona El Said in the last festival where I was.
Yes.
And you know, when you are near this, and I was dancing in front of her, and this was really a big challenge. I was dancing in front of many people who were in this, you know, in this golden time when they were dancing and
Yes.
teaching. And it was, you know, it was a nightclub. It was something very special to watch belly dancing because it was
Mm-hmm.
art. And this is what I want to keep alive today. This is also when I'm going out, this is also what I want to show to the people. This is
Mm-hmm.
the art of belly dance. This is so deep and this is so beautiful, and the music. And I
Mm-hmm.
think it's actually every school have to teach it. This is like you are a classical performer, you're playing violin, and then you don't know who is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, you know.
Yes.
It's
Um,
impossible when you are a belly dancer, a professional. You have to know all of them. You have to know how they dance. You have to know their styles because they are belly dance art.
of course. I would like to suggest you a book by a leading film critic. It's in English. It was published by the American University in Cairo. It's called Dream Makers on the Nile. And
Wow.
it talked about, if you, I think you can find it on Amazon. If you brought by film critic Mustafa Darwish. Unfortunately, he was a leading film critic. He teach me a lot. He passed away right now.
Wow.
And you can it's a very small booklet like this, but you can know a little bit about the early days of Egyptian cinema, especially musicals and black and white era, because
Send me
even
please the name of the book via email. This would be
sure,
cool.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tahaya Karyoka and Fifi Abdu, they came, from, the countryside.
Yeah, I know.
And in Egypt, in the early 20th century, we had, until now, a street called Kulub Bey, and it was full of nightclubs at the time.
Yeah. Oh,
And
this was the time.
their main teacher, people who used to go there used to go to the main, I mean, teacher. Her name was Badia Masabni. Maybe you heard her name. She was the one who taught Tahaya Karyuka and many of this generation
Yeah.
yeah, to dance in the club. Then they were,
Yeah.
hired to be actress
Yeah.
in Egyptian cinema, or only dancer. But Samia Gamal and Tahaya Karyuka became very renowned actresses as well. You
Yeah,
know,
I know.
uh,
Samia Gamal was of course a huge star. I mean, and she's also for me one of the, you know, really, you know, role models, of course, a role
yes,
model.
I mean, and this era, each era had, in all around the world, also in Europe, each era has its own aesthetics and beauty,
Yes.
and if you look at the movie that time, you notice how the actors were very handsome, and even who play villains in the movie, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and yeah, they were very elegant at the
Yeah.
time. Even my father, all the time he used to wear a suit and tie,
Yeah. Yeah.
even when we go out, to see
Yeah.
a movie. So
Yeah.
this era, was very. If you see photos of Egypt, Cairo, Alexandria, in
I
old
know.
photos, very
Amazing.
beautiful.
Ah.
And yeah, I want to ask you right now, Tamara, do you have plans this year? What do you like to do after the pandemic and things are
Oh
picking
yes.
up right now? Mm,
Oh yes, I do. You know, I wrote a documentary actually. It's
bravo.
finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you know, I have to, maybe somebody hears your
Uh-huh.
interview because I was before pandemic. This was actually just 5 minutes before pandemic. Came with
Uh-huh.
the help of my friend, she who is an actress and also she writing scripts because I can't write. She can write script,
Very
but
good.
it's my documentary about art of belly dance, and it's amazing. No, I'm searching, of course, for producers.
Mm-hmm.
So during pandemic, they didn't work a lot either. So this is something I would like to start because I think it's different from all documentaries made, and I want to do it on a. I mean, my aim is to do it big, not only in YouTube, but just many people, uh, many people really can see what what is this art of belly dance indeed,
Yes.
and the spirit of it. I really am a little bit, worried that the spirit of it, through all this, we live in very shallow times where all the shallow stuff is more important,
Yes.
and this is not what it is. And I want that people go back and look inside and really to feel it for what it is, and it is the art form.
Yes. Speaking of documentary, you reminded me, I have a friend from England. She's a belly dancer. She's British. And if I remember well, she was married to an Egyptian. And she used to write with me. And you used to write in a magazine called Egypt Today. It's in English.
Wow.
You
Is
can
it
find
Serena?
my.
Was it
It's
Serena,
on.
maybe?
It's online. You can find my old articles there if you write egypttoday.com.
Oh,
And
yes.
my friend, she's a writer and a belly dancer. Her name is
Cool.
Francesca, but she used to go by the name of Yasmina.
Ah, okay.
And as well, I remember she interviewed me, sometimes she used to interview me for articles about history of Egyptian cinema. And also
Mhm.
she did a documentary about belly dance. I will look up her email and send it to you. Maybe you can collaborate on something.
Oh, yes, please. Amazing. You see how wonderful is it to collaborate. It's beautiful.
Yes,
So this would be my something what I really would, and of course, travel again and to perform
of
and to
course.
be
Of
on stage.
I imagine for all artists, dancer or actor in theater, or I mean solo performer, I mean the main essence is to perform in front of live audience. It has a special feeling, regardless of anything you can do online. Am I correct?
You are very correct.
Mm-hmm.
Just the differences between the actors for film, because my
Yes,
friend, she says she can never go in front of live audience. She loves the camera and she loves the movie. And
yes,
I'm the opposite. I love live. And this is what you said just now. When I go out and I see people, and this is, you can never get it online. So this
of
feeling,
course,
this energy, this adventure. It is adventure for both, for artists and for the audience.
of
So
course.
this is a live performance you can never, ever, compared to online stuff. Never. This is
Very
this is this is the source of our artistic soul.
great. Tamara, I want to thank you very much for the live.
Thank
I
you.
hope we can share it, for your friends and to know more about you who have seen you live or online. And I hope next time we can do an interview when your new documentary is finished.
Oh, inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
very much.
you.
Please send
Uh,
me this link and
of
this
course. Of
stuff.
course. Of course, it was pleasure. Dankeschön.
Sehr gerne. Bye to Ecuador. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.